I haven't done any videos here lately. I kind of taking a break. Been trying to do some rearranging around here and building onto it. I felt like my content was just one thing after another, same old stuff, and wanted to change things up. So just kind of took a little break, you know. Then we added some stuff, moved stuff around. Things are still growing. My peppers are just, whew. I got more peppers than I know what to do with. Can't find enough people that likes hot peppers, so I've just been freezing them. I gave 11 plants away yesterday to my daughter and her husband. They knew somebody up where they lived at. They're going to take them up there and give them to them. I'm going to stop here on the patio. I do go down towards the chicken pen area and the rabbit area. Then make a little turn through the greenhouse, show you what happened and all that stuff, how things are growing. Then go around to the new area we're working on. So I'm going to turn this thing around and get on with the video, y'all. Just hold on one second. Yeah, and I'm up here on the patio. These are my cherry tomatoes. They're putting out. Y'all should know me if you watch my channel. When I'm out here at nighttime, I can't sleep and I'm hurting. I eat on these things all the time. They're getting quite a bit bigger, producing real well. These are the sweet medium cherry tomatoes I have up here. This pot over here was a volunteer. Got a little bit when this one's kind of dying off on me. Don't know what happened to it. But right here, they're ripening up. I don't know if I got too much Epsom salt over next to this plant. Is hurting it or what? But a little bit like currant tomatoes on here. I thought it was a yellow pear I had in here last year, but didn't come up that I had last year. It is, I don't know. I can't figure that one out. And the plant I showed y'all here a while back that broke on me, I wasn't going to give up on it. It's still growing. As you see, right here is what broke. The little thing holding it on there. But it's putting tomatoes out, you know. Never give up. I'll get something off of it. Up here in these beds here, I put some cucumbers up here. The ones in the greenhouse really didn't do that well. Some new addition, I got me some cattle panels. And I get away from them better. Above these raised beds here. I'm going to do this cucumber. It's still early in the year. These here ain't as big as what those over there is. They're starting to vine. And if it gets too hot, I can always put shade cloth over top of these, help protect them. A dinosaur kale. We picked a whole lot while my daughter was here and her husband and the grandkids. They knew a lady that wanted some kale to cook. We peeled this thing quite a bit, just left the tops of them. Well, you hear that train. About every video I hear the train in it. Over here, I got a few cucumbers in the corner. This is my kohlrabi. I did these right here, a few of them, to see how they do. This one and this one I'm going to pick today. Miss Cindy at My Lazy Day Gardens sent me these seeds. I did a few of them. I still got a bunch left. I'm going to do this fall. So I'm going to pick these out today. I'm going to shred them up and see what they taste like. So, Miss Cindy, I tried them out. I'm going to eat some of them. And if they taste good, I'm going to do a whole lot more this fall. I appreciate you sending me these seeds. Over here, I've got carrots. My beets are still growing. I'm going to let them grow a little while longer. They're probably going to pull them up and probably pickle these beets in this bed here. As you see, these cucumbers here are a little bit older than what the ones in the front up there are. They're starting to come up the trellis, cattle panels here. So I kind of took a string, kind of pulled them up against it. So I was planting up where I got my panels up there, so a little bit far away from the panels. So let's walk on down this way. Yeah, I still got my ditch, my creek. This is all my tomatoes here. They're starting to put out, all the ones on the outside, they're starting to come on. This pink ox heart right here. The seeds were sent to me by VW Family Farms. And they really good tomatoes, these ox hearts are. So, like I said, they're coming on. We were several of them, you know, probably 8 or 10 of them off of here. I ate them. Give a few away. Here's my potato harvest patch right here. I did this right here because Miss Darlene of Patriot Farms did a heck of a potato harvest this year. Beautiful garden she had up there. So I'm really proud that she got that many tomatoes, you know. But I'm going to get enough of these out here to make me some tater soup, hopefully. As y'all can see back here, I cleaned out wild this space back here. I got about burn pile there. I'm going to get burned today or tomorrow. I got a pile of stuff right here. I'm going to have to move around some old shade cloth I'm going to use to cover my cucumbers with. I'm going to cut up in strips. So, going back here. Y'all remember here a while back in one of my videos, I got a free chicken off of Craigslist. Alrighty, battery went dead on me there for a second. I had to change batteries out. But I check this when I get in there. Anyway, here a while back on Craigslist, the lady had a Cornish cross chick that got mixed in with her other chickens, little chicks, and she put it on there for giving it away, so we went and got it. And in my video, you see how small freebie is. We call it a freebie because she's a free chicken. So some people want to call it Chick-fil-A and everything else, but I wanted my sister-in-law, my co-partner, said I'll name the freebie. Well, so I did. I thought it was a cute little name. She is probably 4 or 5 times bigger than what she was when I first got her. Yeah, so I just made a little makeshift run through here for her. She loves it out here in the daytime. We put her up at night. So that's one of the new additions we got around the rooster garden. I've been playing around back here trying to figure out how I'm going to do this. But that's for a freebie to sleep at nighttime. We put her in that old rabbit hutch. My other rabbits right here, my does, which I'm thinking this one's a buck. I got to double check it. I think it's a buck. Because I put Brownie in there with Trixie, and I think Trixie is actually a boy. So I'm going to double check that one. But there's Brownie. They're getting about old enough to breed for the first time. I got a new buck coming. Supposed to be a cinnamon buck. I'm waiting on to get him. He's going to be young. Just weaned. So it'll be a little while before he gets old enough to breed. So we've been working on this corner back here. I got my windows for my window greenhouse. We can get them laid out probably tomorrow. See, that's freebie. Just eating and taking a bath a while ago. But I got one chicken so far. I got some ordered. So I got some ordered that's sent to me. Like I said, we're still working on this back here. Let's move into the greenhouse. The other day, yesterday, my daughter and her husband was here. We were standing outside the greenhouse, heard a big old snap. We didn't know where it come from, so we walked in here. And this whole row right here, I thought it snapped the board up there, but I went down and looked. The board ain't snapped, but they're all laying on the ground. You gotta get in here, get all these things picked back up. Try to find out what happened, why it fell like that. We walk over here, the other side. The mini brown chocolate bell peppers that VW Family Farm sent me the seeds to, they are really productive. They're a little small. When they ripe, they turn a chocolate brown. Real cute little bell pepper. I loaded my daughter up with a bunch of them to take home with her. This is the Amish tomatoes, Amish coli. Really productive. You know, they're still coming on. They're not quite as abundant as, as it was. We got a lot of salsa. We got stewed tomatoes put up so far. I've lost count on how many we've actually done. I've lost count on how many we give away. So I'm going to get in the shed out there and do a count deal. So, but they're coming on. We're going to pick this thing picked because they are ripening up. We'll probably do some more salsa. So we've gave away a lot of salsa, folks. So, but this here is the Advarsky peppers that Sarah and Kevin got me interested in up there at Living Traditions Homestead. Grew these last year, then they're growing them again this year. But Sarah, if you watch this video, these things are really coming on. They're getting really tall. They're almost tall as I am. Well, one of them is tall as I am. So I give away some of these peppers. I'm gonna get some more seeds out of these for next year. I'm probably gonna plant them on the outside instead of inside the greenhouse here. These over here is the Italian variety tomatoes that my sister-in-law, my co-partner in crime, or Vernon, or how you gonna put her. I don't know what to do without her. We send seeds each other. But like I said, we have enough tomatoes out here to make more salsa with. My straight A cucumbers in here didn't do very well this year. I planted them in the same area last year. I should have do better, but I did it. It didn't work out. Got to rotate, I know. But the brown Russian cucumbers really was productive. I will grow them again. I got one of them off here, weighed over a pound, about 1.25 pounds. That's how big around it got. I got one right down here, a smaller one. You can see this jungle here. Here's one right here, a little bitty one. You see, it'll get darker than that. I can pick this, take it in the house, put it on the table. It will get a darker brown. So, like I said, it's a jungle back here. My straight eights really didn't do well, so I planted some on the outside. I hope I get some out there. Lots of blooms, but no cucumbers. I let the runners, I can't remember they go where, suckers off the cucumbers get out of hand. That is one reason I think I didn't get very many cucumbers. You have to cut those suckers off, put more power into other areas of the main stem, main stalk. So, you know, I'm still getting stuff out of the greenhouse here. Even as hot as it's been, I come out here, try to keep them cool. I have a big old fan blowing in here, keep the heat out of here. The strawberries are putting out runners this year, so we're going to try to get a lot of starts out of here. So this bed here will be outside next year. So we'll go on out here. This is constantly a mess back here. I'll be so glad I get everything organized. Rosie, you better leave her alone. Come on, leave Freebie alone. Come on. Come on. I'll put you in the muzzle on you. She don't like that muzzle, folks. So she knows that she can't eat the chickens. So, got to break her from that. But this is our okra over here. We didn't lose not one okra plant since we planted them. We've got 118 of them down through here. They are really coming on. I mean, we'll pick an okra every day off of here. My zucchini I had in here, bugs got to them, borers. So we just ripped them out the other day. We're going to plant them again for this fall so we can get some out of it. So, but the okra is really coming on. Like I said, we'll pick it every day. A few. Starting to put in the freezer. We'll give my daughter a bunch the other day when she was here yesterday. This is my spaghetti squash. It's behind everybody else's. But I'm getting a few little and started. So we're just going to have to give it time. Set that on this trellis. This is the corn back here. Which somebody pulled that off of there. But this is going to be mainly for the chickens and stuff to eat on. But I don't know who did that. But I'm going to get some ears of corn out of here. I need to get some fertilizer back here, some granules. But it was worth planting. It was really, really tall. It's that trucker's favorite. Micah had what is his channel? McGee Homestead Adventure. That's his YouTube channel. Got me interested in this corn. So Micah, I thank you. Next year I'll try to do a better job with your corn. So instead of putting cabbage stuff on the backside towards that fence, I'm gonna put all corn back here, take care of it better. We'll walk around this way. I moved all my herbs back here on this end of the garden. We're gonna build beds back here, just leave them back here all year. This is one of the biggest new additions, is these raised beds here. We're still filling it in with just regular topsoil. We put some bricks and stuff in the bottom that we need to get rid of, which ain't gonna hurt the garden, you know, at all. It's gonna be covered up. Over here we had some firewood and stuff. We put it back there. This bed here with a lot of firewood in it. John and Rooster Jr. this morning filling it up with that topsoil. So before it gets hot, just work a little bit and take a little break. That's the only way you can get this stuff done nowadays, the way this temperature is. We put cattle panel deals through here. We're gonna plant some beans and stuff back here with under stuff. And we have some squash up here, some yellow crookneck squash. So the worm's about to get to these, and we've been spraying them. So we may get a few squash out of this. We're gonna be planting for this fall garden. So John's not gonna give up, are you, John? You're not gonna give up on your squash, are you?
Oh no, no, no.
Rooster Jr., you gonna say hi to everybody?
Hi, buddy.
Rooster Jr.'s out here this summer working for a new Xbox One.
With some headphones.
With headphones.
With a mic.
With the mic.
That's what I got to say.
That's what he's working for this summer over here. So
come by and see me. Come right here, and then when I earn it, I'll put you guys play with me.
yeah, he said come on by and he let y'all play with his Xbox One. So this area up here is gonna be moved all the ferns over there. The wood fence will be going across here where the big trees are. This will come all the way down this side, all the way to the end. Hopefully they get started on it next week. Then we'll know exactly how far we can put the garden out that way. So we don't know what all we're gonna do with this area here. Maybe a cottage garden or something like that, you know. But up here is where the wisteria vine is that is really taken off this year. We're going to get it trimmed back. We're going to put it over there between the two fig trees when the fence is put up. Let it run along the fence on that side there. All we have to do is keep it trimmed back. These elephant ears are huge. John fertilized them this year. I mean, these leaves are absolutely huge. These things are taller than our heads. That's how big these things are. This canna right here is way taller than our head. It's almost 8 foot tall, this canna is. The bloom is up with flowers. And then back there. So, like these things are humongous. Next year when they come out, they're going to be above the window. You see the canna bloom right there. It's almost up to the window there. So, get back to these pepper plants. These plants right here, I got the seeds from McGee Homestead Adventures. I won a little contest he had. I didn't think I was going to get them to grow, but Micah, they've taken hold. I am getting some little blooms on them. And this fall, I can dig them up and win them over in the greenhouse. These other ones over here is the Brazilian starfish. And I maybe get something out of them. These isn't the noodle beans that everybody else is growing. I've seen on the channels. These are called asparagus beans. They get long like the noodle beans. But this thing's finally starting to put out. So in a couple of weeks, this thing ought to be pretty well loaded with these beans, but they're called asparagus beans, not Chinese noodle beans. It was something new I seen the seeds for. But we did these this year, just on a straight cattle panel going up 8 foot panel. But these tomatoes over here is the sweet millions we put over here. Something inside the pink ox hearts. We ran our ox heart plants, so we just put these sweet millions down through and finish out the row. So we're picking these off a little at a time. I got 2 little granddaughters that loves tomatoes and cucumbers. This here the other day, they was having a blast going around picking things. Yep. But anyways, that's, you know, the update on what's going on here in Rooster Garden. Hopefully in a few weeks I'll be able to show you the major thing going on around here, which is the fencing and the privacy stuff and the layout of the window greenhouse, how it might look when I get it put up. It ain't gonna be anything fancy like everybody else is, but I think it'll do the job here. And hopefully all these cucumbers that I've got in these beds here will be a lot taller on the trellis. So y'all cross your fingers. Wish me luck. I'm gonna get back with y'all in another video. Y'all take care and have a super day. Thank you for watching.